ladies and gentlemen, about 9 hours ago, I was like, hashtag Puerto Rico needs to stay alert. This is the GFS 6 days out. Hashtag hurricane season 2021. And now I regret to inform you, I'm like, red alert, Puerto Rico. The latest 12Z GFS model run has a direct hit of a hurricane on Puerto Rico in 7 days, 6 to 7 days. Now, nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, 1 day out or 7 days out, but we need to be prepared for a little bit of everything. Before the selfie age, they used to say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, this is one of them pictures, bro. I mean, I don't need to tell you that we are about to get into the very dangerous and active part of hurricane season. You've got a phallic lemon, a phallic orange, and then a lumpy lemon on the board, which all are possible cyclonic, tropical storm, hurricane thingies that could be headed towards the Caribbean islands and the United States of America coasts in dangerous ways. I am your Planetary Defense Commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7 the T, and I think I've taken 1 day off in the last 42 days. Why? Because I love doing a great job. And sometimes I get freaked out by fog, because I think vampires are hiding under the fog. And someone said, that's a hoax. I'm like, whatever. I'm trying to tell jokes. Bitch! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call that person a bitch. Hey, dude, the bishop is saying there are now 8,892 COVID patients currently in Texas hospitals. That's 370 more than the day before. But like 15% of the people in my mentions are going to say, that's a hoax. Yeah. You got to have an oversimplified imagination to think that 215 nations and all the doctors and nurses would be in on some conspiracy for a year and 9 months, man. I don't know, like, it's pretty much following the Spanish influenza of 1918 timeline, which means we've only got like 8 or 9 more months until we are done with this shit, all right? And I've been calling everything extremely accurately since it started. Hey, you ain't got to listen to me, man. And I'm not pushing the vaccine on people, even though I took it. You know, it's like a grand experiment. Let's see how people were without the vaccine are doing. It doesn't look like they're doing very well. But, you know, like I said, it's freedom. There are no lockdowns anywhere. Some places are saying, hey, you have to wear a mask. In some places are saying you have to get vaccinated. And I'm against forced vaccinations. So I just want to say that. I think it's everybody's choice. But I don't know. It's a giant, like I said before, August was going to be the month where everybody is the most frustrated because it's right before everybody goes to school. So all the parents start to freak out. All right, I tried not to talk about it in this video, but I don't know. I don't want to have the people who are so upset that other people have different opinions from them prevent me from talking about the things that I believe matter. And so, but remember, before the pandemic even started, there were YouTube channels who had more subscribers and got way more views than me by trying to tell people that all hurricanes were a hoax. So there's nothing more nihilistic to me than the people who accuse everything of being a hoax. But Abu, Florida Wave Master, who I'm pretty sure believes in hurricanes, 12Z Icon just inside 8 days, see all previous post one run. 'Tis the season, bitch. And I guess all work and no play makes me say, bitch, too much. All right, this is CMC, but that would be just like a tropical storm. Last night I had a long, elaborate 3-day dream about Selena Gomez, and I think that really messed me up, and it is disrupting my day. I'm doing my best, man. And then we got severe weather ripping through the middle of America. Oh, also, if you'd like to say some prayers for Mikey Taylor, he is out of the hospital from having COVID tear up his lungs, and he could use all the prayers he could get as he tries to recover from the COVID. And maybe I'm cranky because I miss cranky weather guy. Kaylan Patel, 12Z Euro ensembles have quite a few members, developing them to somewhat, but no super strong signal. But, everybody definitely needs to stay on their toes if you're on the coast between now and November. Heat and wildfires have been tearing up Greece and Europe, and then they were getting hit with floods too. This is almost like the scene from Batman 4 if Heath Ledger hadn't died. Yeah, people on a boat being evacuated as the fires are just ripping up their areas. So sure, yeah, it feels super doomy and super gloomy. And I'm trying to tell you guys that the easiest parts of the year are probably done. That every month ahead of us will probably get more challenging. And so, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but technically as your planetary defense commander, it is my job. Hey, I miss super funny me too. You know what I'm saying? Or me also. I don't want to trigger somebody with that phrase, but I definitely played with her butt a lot in that dream. So I guess now I feel guilty. Can't even control my own subconscious. Futurism. Have you noticed the sun looking scarier than usual? I know, it's look cool from Texas. It's probably a doom sun. Well, thanks, man. Ugh, another heat wave in the west coming. But look what is moving out of the west to affect those of you in the Midwest, plains and heat. Yeah, dude, we had more big heat waves on the way. And wildfires be burning like crazy. Look at that. Hey, go back, man. Crazy days, buddy. Hey, at least I didn't tell you to STFU. Because that would have been rude. AI6YR, Monte Lake, British Columbia, Canada, August 5th, wildfire. Hey, public PayPal, smoking just like a dragon. There's a lot of wildfires, man. It's a lot of wildfires. Shit's on fire, yo. Yep. Maybe I should take a day off. Well, I didn't. Hey, at least I didn't call you a butt nugget. That would have been rude. All right. This GFS model run, boom, has a hurricane going in to hit Elon Musk's Space City or whatever. But this will be like 16 days out. And so, nobody knows what's going to happen next, man. 2021 is filled with surprises. And so, this has one of the storms, the one that would hit Puerto Rico, although nobody knows what's going to happen, curving out to sea, but as like a Category 3 hurricane, bro. And then another one comes in, bam, punches Elon Musk Space City in the, nuts. But like I said, nobody knows what's going to happen. I would guess that one of these is going to make landfall. And since I'm cranky, I don't have to be as optimistic about the atmospheric defense team. So everybody needs to be on alert if you are on anywhere along the coast. And definitely in the Caribbean Islands and definitely Puerto Rico. But I would, the prayer warriors in Puerto Rico, I would get started praying now. And I'll throw in some prayers for you guys as well. Cool. And then Europe, you guys are getting quite a few crazy storms as well. Everybody's getting their fair share of WTF weather, in my opinion. You can disagree, man. You can even start your own YouTube channel if you want. It's always very interesting when they give us tornado and severe weather warnings more than 3 days out. So we're getting a day 4 storm warning into Wisconsin and areas near there. So you're going to have to watch out for that as well. And you can complain about it all you want to about me. But remember, technically, I give all my content away for free. And then I hope that it comes back to me, which it usually does. And I'm very grateful for that. So apologize to anyone who might be cool and offended. I'm just in a grumpy mood because that damn Selena Gomez dream. It's like, let's say you were a really hungry tiger, and then you have a dream that you have the greatest feast ever for 3 days, and then you wake up and there's no food anywhere. You too would be frustrated. Well, that was very weird at the end of the dream. After we separated, I was all freaking out trying to figure out when I was supposed to call her again. Okay, I know. Hey, okay, severe storms, ferocious storms to erupt over a bunch of states in the middle. So beware. Mark Mancuso is talking about international stuff. And you got the Loop It iPath. And the Marinee path. So you got multiple storms that'll be hitting multiple places. It's going to be active August, yo. I'm crazy. Just like the Badger. I've been talking 10 minutes already? That is so crazy. But have I mentioned the storm today? Yep. Okay. Things are bananas. But don't get fooled. One of those is an orange. Remember, being the cool guy that I am, I always recommend during hurricane season, don't just count on me as your one source. Have multiple sources. So Mike's weather page is good, and then Dada Boo's is good. So if I ever start to be like, hey, red alert, oh my God, you're definitely going to get hit by a hurricane, always double check it with other people. But have you noticed that my calls have become a lot more conservative since Cranky Weather Guy left us? Because I always felt like he was the conservative one. So when he was here, I could be all like extra, oh my God, what if this is Cat 5? Because between the two of us, you would get the good information. Now that he's gone, I have to be more conservative. Grumble. I put a lot of thought into my dumbassery. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Henry Margisetti. So yeah, Saturday you get the tornado threat. And then Sunday it's going to be hail and wind as the storm system moves to the east. Doom, 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 wah. Yeah, dude, the virus is real, and if anything, they're undercounting the numbers. Texas is predicted to have 15,000 people hospitalized within a week. Also, I'm tired of playing defense, but I got to remind myself, hey, in like 8 or 9 months, the pandemic is going to be over for good. Like 75-80% chance. Because we're following the timeline of the 1918 Spanish flu or most of the plagues and pandemics. They only last 2 or 3 years, and then they're done. And then people are so happy and glad when they're done. Everybody freaking parties. It was called the Roaring 20s. But what you got to watch out for is in the Roaring 20s, they had, right after that, they had prohibition. So in what way are they going to prohibit? Oh yeah, they're voting on cryptocurrency tax today. Another crazy shit thingy. The deer just don't care this morning. Hey, I love you. So play good defense. Hey. Someone left a comment saying that if I wanted to hit the rest of my fundraiser goal, I needed to act crazier. And so here's attempt number 1 at that. Still got $317 to raise. If you would like to contribute, you could mail it in, or PayPal it in, or Venmo in, CashApp it in, or Patron it in. Or if you are Selena Gomez, you can just knock on my front door and hand it to me. In kisses, or whatever. Why don't you Wang Chung tonight? No, seriously. All right. Everybody stay cool. I'll calm down eventually, or I will ratchet up more notches. We'll see. August's going to be crazy, bro. August's going to be crazy. Rah, rah. Rah, rah. God bless everyone.